on tonight. Or this morning, depending on where you are. I'm done with my Alma, so...
What can I do for you? Until I decide I'm going to go.
Check on you later. They're playing Outward 2? Okay. Shoot me a friend request or a message or whatever you like. Enough food for a little while. I've only been on this map and I forget the name of this one, the Monsoon City one. But I unlocked my magic and I probably put too much into it because I'm kind of squishy right now without like half my health. And I saved my lighthouse. I was happy about that. That said, oh, it's already loaded. Here at some point. So let's get after that mountain. You wanna wrestle, hyena? Yeah, you want some of this? You actually got me, you son of a bitch! How dare you? There you go. A little bit. Not at all. Try that.
How's it going?
Now I can hear you. Fucking awesome.
Okay.
There we go. I can hear you
no idea
now.
what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it just said you were connecting and the thing was spinning, so I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Oh, yeah. I understand. Yeah, I'm completely fresh. Like, I bought the game like a day or two ago, and I'm wanting to stream it, you know? It's actually getting ready to stream. I was like, when are we streaming? So I saw you. I was like, well, why not co-stream, you know?
Hell yeah, dude.
Like-
Hell yeah.
Like,
Yep. Oh, this
help us
character's,
both, you know what I mean?
I don't know, 8 or 9. Let's see. How long have I been playing this? This character's been around a couple of weeks. I have to find out where it says that in here.
Yeah.
I forget. There is something in the journal that'll tell you how long you've been out here. Some bitch. I don't remember
Do I
where
have to
it
be...
is.
Here, let me invite you to here. Actually, set up my stream, then we can do a good stream.
Yep, sounds good.
I would usually stream off my PC, but no, it's kind of a chill night. Just doing it off my Xbox.
Xbox is the only way I have to stream right now.
And Mixer's a great way to do it in zero latency. It's perfect. That's actually why I switched from Twitch.
That and I think the community's a little bit healthier on Mixer right now.
Oh, it's so much healthier. There's a big botnet problem though. Like, people are just flooding their own views, you know what I mean? Just faking their views. It's terrible.
There's 2 people watching right now. I assume you're one of them and I'm the other.
Don't worry, because, dude, this is a fairly new game, right? And you and I
Yeah.
are probably the only 2 people streaming it, which we can corner it. Fuck it, dude. Let's just stream it, dude.
There was 2 people streaming it earlier and they had no views. But a guy I just recently started watching, what's his name? Not Angry Mexican, Angry Sexican or something like that. It rhymes with Mexican. Anyway, he was funny as hell. I just met that guy, and he had like 20-something people watching him before he got a raid from a friend of his. That was awesome.
Dude, that's sick. Last night, it might have been the same guy. He had 40 views, and I was
It
like,
might have
"Wow,
been the same
nobody's
guy."
streaming this game? This game just came out. Are you serious? You know, like nobody's streaming it. Hell, man, I was streaming Full Honor today. I was in the top of the charts, which was pretty sick. Had all my viewers going crazy, doing matches and shit. A lot of fun.
The last time I
So now I'm moving on.
first place as far as Mixer in the game, I was playing The Long Dark, which no one plays and they should. It's a wonderful game.
Yeah.
And also was playing the first Defense Grid, which is a 360 game, which is fun as hell. And that's only because people really don't play those games. They don't play Lost Odyssey either, and that's another wonderful game.
Yep.
So, but yeah, hell yeah. Just let me know when you're got your stream up, and we can co-stream, no problem.
Yeah.
I thought I sent you one, but I can send you another one.
Yeah, I'm just setting up my face cam right now. Let me just drop that just a bit.
And you know what? Okay, oh, it's you haven't started yet, because I should say share my audio, but you haven't started yet.
There we go. I'm set.
That's one thing I don't like is I know why they do it, but they have like everything set so your party and your game, your chat and everything has to be activated each and every single time before people can hear you. And I find that rather annoying. So now I'm joining your co-stream, and they still won't hear me until I take yet another step.
Yeah.
Once you join
That's
the
why you
co-stream.
kind of have to double double track, you know, just make sure everything's clear.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I usually do.
It's just a lot of
So-
steps that I wish there was a turn everything on switch as far as audio sharing goes. And there's not.
Yeah,
And I know why they do it. Just to protect people, protect minors. I get it.
yeah. I cannot wait. This mixer is going up in the world because they're adding a bunch of like donating platforms other than PayPal, which is really nice, you know.
They actually added some more stuff to the regular streamers, not just their partners, today.
Yeah.
This morning. There's an update I need to get after I'm done streaming, so I could do it. See, now it just told me my audio is not included, so I have to do yet another step. There it is. So now I should be included in your audio.
Yeah, it was turned off for me. I don't know why it was off.
It's always default
went in
off
there and
every
checked
time you go to stream from Mixer on your Xbox. You always have to go turn it on each and every time. It'll always be default off, just like sharing your potty audio is always default off. What's up, Buddha? How you doing, man? Yes, it's not Minecraft, you bitch. You were playing Dead by Daylight with Big Daddy, weren't you? I saw a little bit
I
of
think
you
I'm
guys
gonna
stream
play
earlier today.
single player for a little bit. Then I'll probably hop over with you.
Sure, I'm still at Sharonese, however you pronounce that. Oh, Buddha, you could need a second baby dicks, man. Minecraft is a wonderful game.
It is. Minecraft is a lot of fun.
And it's also a very good way to get a lot of views on Mixer. Because everybody plays
Really?
Minecraft except for Buddha because, you know, his ovaries are overlarge.
Wow. Come on. Gotta get into it. I mean, you gotta
Yeah,
try.
go ahead,
every-
block. Go ahead, block. Ain't gonna save you. Ain't gonna save you. What I ask? Would you have a machete? You ain't Jason Voorhees. Give me your machete. I know that, but guess what? I was watching Ivor play Minecraft too, so I don't want to hear it from him either. Where's the bunny sled? I don't know who that is. You know who that is? Christ, Dinosaurus. I'm gonna call you Dinosaurus because I ain't pronouncing all that shit.
Welcome to the stream, guys. It's
Yeah,
always a
how you guys
pleasure
doing?
Seeing people pop in. Can you believe it? Not many people are playing this and streaming it. I mean, the game
I
did
know
just
they're
come
not.
out. You'd think this would be flooded, you know?
Yeah.
It's very weird.
I've seen almost no advertisement for it though, and they spent like 4 years making this game.
No, fuck your couch, okay? My couch is sacred, man.
I wouldn't fuck your
You have
couch,
no
Buddha,
idea
with
what
your
I put
tiny
on.
little dick.
Dude, your couch probably has diseases. I'm sorry. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, his couch.
Touching
You better
other
believe it's
people's
plenty
couches?
moist. Is this trapped over here? You guys trapped everywhere.
Man, okay, listen.
There's something here.
If you've ever seen The Simpsons, when Homer gets up off the couch after sitting there for hours, that's
Oh
what
god,
I imagine
the sweat
this couch would
imprint.
be.
Ew.
Yeah, the fucking injection to his body.
Look at that. No damage.
Okay, I just spawned in. I have no idea.
I've never done this co-op, so this will be neat when you do decide to join me. I've never done a co-op before.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna be streaming this daily now.
So just
Probably because I beat
did they
it.
trap
Just
over
my
here?
person.
They did trap over here, you pirate scum. Only want to steal your chest and your booty, and you actually put traps up. Alright, what do you got?
What is
Okay, I'll
this?
take all this.
I love how
Were
you
you
spawn
excited
in
when
just
you first
butt-ass naked.
first butt hair? Don't you worry about my freshly shaved
Wow.
ass. I don't know what your problem is.
And you have no idea how excited I was to see my first pubic hair, man. I'm so happy.
That was too long ago for me. It's ancient history.
Just kidding. I
That's
didn't
right,
give
Buddha's
two
still waiting
shits,
for his
to be
other one to
honest.
drop, so, you know.
Oh, trust me, he's
Hey
not
there.
missing out.
Hey
Like,
there.
when they drop, they fucking drop.
Yeah. You stroked it? Why are you stroking Buddha's hair, little nutsack like that? Oh shit! I didn't see you. Go ahead, block. Go ahead, block. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna eat snacks. Just like that. Just like that. So fuck you.
So welcome to the stream, Buddha. What are you doing on this fine night other than watching us and critiquing our lifestyles?
And harassing us.
Well, yeah, and harassing us, you know. Play
Hey, what's wrong with
Minecraft,
Monopoly?
Jesus Christ.
What's your problem with fucking Monopoly
Oh.
now?
Monopoly is great, dude.
Are you
I
kidding
fucking
me?
love Monopoly.
It's like Monopoly and
Game's
Uno
$5
are like so rage-inducing. It's so friendship-breaking. They're awesome games.
It is. I've actually lost 2 friends because of Monopoly, and that's
Yeah.
not even a lot.
Oh, and Uno will do it too. You delay a draw 4 wild on someone, they will fucking hate you.
They don't. One of my best friends stopped talking to me, but the longest time he's like, dude, I don't want to play Monopoly with you because you don't sell your pieces. And I was like, that's the whole fucking point of the game. You know, what do you want me to do? Just fucking let you take over the board? Watch me lose? That's no fun. You play Hot Wheels? No. What the hell plays
I'm not
Hot
sharing my
Wheels?
Hot Wheels with you, Buddha. That's for damn sure. Nope.
And I gotta play Forza Horizon. One of the better racing games.
Healing. Who's left in here to fucking smack?
Buddha, what type of car guy are you? Talking about Hot Wheels. What's your favorite car? Don't say some type of luxury car, like a daily driver, you know what I mean? Something that would
Maybe
be
his mom's
car
supposed
of
to
your
take him
dreams.
everywhere.
His mom has to drive him everywhere. Well, what car do you somehow want to get? Like, you would fucking beat somebody up to get it. You had to. I don't know.
I don't have any more, but I miss my Nissan 240.
Nissan.
Yeah, a Nissan 240. It's a wonderful fucking car. Rear wheel drive, low as shit.
240Z?
240 SX. Yeah,
SX, yes.
yeah.
Okay.
The before because they
Definitely
replaced it
good
with the 350 and 370Zs, which are fast as shit. I put 250,000 miles on that son of a bitch.
Oh, sick. This fucking hyena doesn't like me. I have a torch out. Fuck you, like, fuck this dude. Stay away from me.
So how long
Oh,
you
my
playing?
torch doesn't
How
go
far
out.
have you gotten into the games?
I've literally started just now.
Okay, well, the tutorials are pretty easy. I wouldn't screw with hyenas until you got to lose some armor.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I got armor. It just hit me.
If you play with a
Fucker.
controller, you get pushing your right joystick to lock onto a target. That'll make your life a little easier.
Can I swing? Oh, I can pull off the sword.
Yeah, you can't do
Okay.
anything with the torch as far as offense goes. Not by itself, anyway. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, that's not. I don't think that's better than what I got. Shit, it's slower. So there's traps on the ground. See, pirate scum? No traps for you, bitches. I walk right by them and I pick my shit out of them. Let's see what we got here. Oh, hell no.
Hi, hyena.
Yeah, that's worth it. Something like that.
Oh, no, I just died? What? Oh, boy. Goodness gracious.
To a hyena?
Do I s-
Disrespect.
Yeah, at the beginning. Dude,
Yeah, well,
I didn't-
you're gonna die a shitload of
The
times.
mechanics.
Get used to it. Yeah, the controls are a little clunky. Get taken used to. It's like kind of like Dark Souls and Skyrim had a very ugly baby. That's what this game is.
I beat Sekiro, so this ain't nothing.
Yeah, the controls you gotta get used to. Okay, let's see what's in here. Bandit's Prison. Ooh. Alright, oh good, I have some eggs left. If you pick up any eggs or meat or anything like that, you should cook it before you eat it, or it can make you sick. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. think that would be smart. We can,
There is a
bet the
very
Beatles
strong
on
survival
some-
aspect to this game. There's even a temperature gauge. And the zone we're in, Charities, it can get really cold, so you have to watch that. Because you can
Gotcha.
freeze to death.
Now, if you die at the beginning, what happens?
Died during the
Aw.
tutorial?
When you first wake up.
Yeah. That's. Oh, well, yeah, I'd have to see where you're at. Anything in here? Anybody I can smack in here? Let's see. Worker's corpse. That's great. Now, I know I can't defeat
I do
you, so-
know. I do know from the tutorial I watched from somebody else play. Like I have to pay off a debt at the beginning.
You
so-
do. There's two ways to do it. You come up with 150 silver in 5 days, which is a bitch. It's hard to do in the beginning. Or you find a way to collect a tribal favor, and I can tell you exactly how to do that if you want me to. That way you can keep the money.
I think I'm just gonna go fuck about maybe.
Okay. Well, we have 5
Do
days.
what I have to do.
And if you get knocked out, and especially if you get kidnapped and dragged into a prison cell when you get knocked out, or far away, you can lose a lot of time. That 5 days will go by like no fucking problem. Couple times I played, I lost my lighthouse too. I couldn't pay it until I found a better way.
Can you buy it back?
No, oh, I have no idea. I didn't even explore that route. What's this? Oh, cooking pot. I'll take that.
It's my
Yeah,
parents'
when you
lighthouse,
do join me, I
think
definitely can set you
this
up with
thing
some
good?
decent shit. There's no weight requirements or level requirements as far as weapons go. You can use anything you get your hands on. You don't have to wait to level.
So
There's no leveling up in this game.
There's no weight limit, so I can.
There's a weight limit.
Picking up stuff.
There's a weight limit. I think it's once you get past like 20 or 21 pounds past your weight limit, it'll stop you dead. You can't move. Until then, you get slower and slower.
Ah,
I am thirsty. Let's do something about that. Yeah, you have to be worried about food, sleep, thirst, weather, and of course, not dying from illness. Or
is there
whatever.
any way I could just sell all this stuff I found?
As long as it's not wooden bullshit. Yes,
Okay.
the basic equipment you
Maybe I
can't sell.
should
The
go-
stuff you can make in the beginning on your own right now, you can't sell that anywhere because that would be an exploit.
Ah.
But yes, anything that's iron or better, yes, you can sell that shit. I think you can sell any food you find too, even if it's for pennies, you can still sell it. And even the money waste in this game, you have to worry about the weight of the money. Silver.
Oh boy, so much to understand. Such little time.
Yeah, I learned a little bit while watching others, but most of mine has just been fucking dying over and over again and figuring shit out.
Yep.
The great thing about keeping the lighthouse in that starting village, what's it, Sears or I think it is that becomes your base, and there's a badass kitchen in there, and there's also a permanent chest that they call it the stash, where you can store unlimited amounts of shit. That's very helpful, because you can't just pick up everything in this game and always have it on you.
Yeah, I'm kind of walking around right now, picking up the shit out of my lighthouse, just in case I lose it.
You're gonna try not to let that happen.
Hopefully. I mean, I can always restart.
And you may. I did a couple of times. Oh, I've already been here. I already did this fucker.
Fuck is all this? Fuck you guys. Surrounding me like this.
Oh, that's the angry mob. They're gonna tell you your story and how they want 150 clams out of you. Where the hell do you get this? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's empty. God damn it. I just Skyrim my way up there for nothing. go back to my base too and sell some of this shit I've collected. So how many followers you got there, Void?
I think I got a little bit of a
Okay. When I get a chance, I'll shoot you one too. And Buddha,
Okay.
if you're still there, you be a good cock knocker and give him a follow.
I did see on YouTube where to get like a skeleton skin. That's as much as I know. Yeah, in
don't
the
know.
starting city, it's on a rooftop. Actually, I know how to get the full outfit. So you can meet me in the starting city. If I can show you where.
Okay.
Full outfit.
Oh, that would be awesome. There's also
Pretty
something you
sick.
can do, which I haven't done yet, in the starting city. I think it's between 1,500 and 1,600 hours, something like that. It's the time of day where you go near the main statue in the center of town.
Ah, dude, that guy has a glowing sword.
Yeah,
I
that
saw
white sword?
On
That's
a video.
awesome.
Yeah, I saw a video of a guy running around with this giant greatsword. I really want that. It's fucking sick, to be honest.
I might
Matt,
have
if
such
you've
a
had-
thing in my storage. I'll have to look.
If you've ever seen the anime Berserker,
I have that.
Berserk. You know, okay, so it's basically a huge dude that runs around with like a sword the size of like two guys, and he just literally one slashes like horses and men at the same time and shit. It's crazy.
God, it sounds like Pyramid Head in Silent Hill.
It's fucking wicked, to be honest. He like rides on a horse and just fucking slices, and like bodies fly up in the air, and like
That's wonderful.
the army runs away screaming, dude.
The army
You haven't
runs
seen it,
away.
dude, you need to watch it because it's a wicked series. Dude.
What's it called?
It really is, and it's called Berserk.
Berserk. Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of old, but it's a series that has been going on for years. But it's about like a teenager that was like that was in like the medieval time period, right? And his father and mother died, and he got picked up by a guy that was traveling, and he was like part of a mercenary band, you know. So him and the new guy literally traveled around the world, fighting wars that they would be hired to fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
As a mercenary band, and eventually he ended up dying, and he got his sword, and his sword was like fucking ginormous, and since he was trained how to use it, he joined these massive battles and fucking behead the generals and shit mid-battle, and like everybody would just stare at this tiny kid with this giant sword just slicing through like 50 men.
It's fucking great. I love it.
It's a really good series, dude. It's pretty long. There's a series and then the movies. The movies are really good, dude. Really intense. Like there's a bit of nudity and all that, so you see a little bit of anything and everything.
Am I on the right way? I think I'm on the right way. Where the fuck's my lighthouse? I think it's over this way.
Buy something. I want to talk. I think I want to sell some stuff. Inventory. Sick. Okay. I can only sell stuff in my pocket.
Well, you probably don't have a satchel yet, or any other backpack.
I have a satchel.
Is there anything in it?
Found it. No.
Well, then there you go.
Other than a scroll and some like honey or something.
If you click
some
on the
edible
scroll,
stuff, so.
it will teach you whatever is on the scroll, unless you already know it. And then it'll disappear.
Oh. Okay, I'm
kinda
gonna
like-
keep that water skin. I'm gonna keep that
Yeah, you
fishing.
definitely need the water skin.
Gold.
What's this on the ground here? Oh,
So you
Oh,
worker
that's
boots. Okay.
oh, there's arrows on the ground.
I'm not gonna lie, this game is fucking amazing. This is exactly what I was wanting. Very MMO-esque, you know? Like,
I'm surprised
This
you
would
can only
probably
pair up
be
with one other
amazing.
person. I thought it would be more open than that. Maybe it will be
this
down
would
the
be
road.
amazing if it was like fucking
Like-
even
like-
200 players max, you know?
Yeah,
Kinda
I,
cool.
I was surprised they
Seeing
didn't do
people
like
drive around.
Elder Scrolls Online with it. Maybe they will down the road,
Yeah.
or like
Maybe in
what's
next series will be an actual MMO. From
Probably.
fans playing the game, it's a full MMO. Hop in.
Yeah, come
Port
watch
your character over
come watch
today,
Void and
dude. That
JP
would
die
make it
many
good.
times in this game.
Yeah. Trust me, I get back up. I don't mind dying. It happens.
Yeah, well, get used to it because you're gonna die quite a few times in this game. Okay, go to
Flint
Momo's
steel, dude. I don't want to sell any of this. That's...
Keep a flint and steel. Just keep one. It only weighs half a pound. You need it to start fires.
Yeah. What outfit should I wear? So I
Depends
got
on the
work
weather, but you
boots.
probably just want the one with the most resistances on it that doesn't screw with your movement speed if possible.
Cold weather defense. Boost resistance to...
That matters
Resistance
on this map
tree.
because it does get pretty cold here in the winter. So some of this shit, and I'll start putting together a gift
I saw
package for
some
you.
really cool armor sets as well in this game, which looks fucking amazing.
Hello,
I'm sure I could
Chelsea.
see the
Welcome
cool armor
back.
sets.
How you doing?
Hello, welcome.
Chelsea, meet Void. He's also playing the same game
Yep.
I am. And when he has his balls up, we're gonna combine and see what we can do.
Yes, we're gonna try to take over the map somehow, slowly.
Anything I need to cook?
Welcome.
I can cook that. And I think that's it. I can cook these. Oh yes, Chelsea.
I'm guessing you-
I have no doubt you will want me to switch over to Minecraft.
I have Minecraft, by the way, so that might be interesting to play Minecraft with you too. If you're down.
Yeah, well, you can always see a lot of mine and Chelsea's work on my YouTube too.
Okay, I don't really do YouTube, but
Well,
interesting.
maybe down the road it'd be a good way to. I mean, I'm not making any money on any of this stuff, including YouTube, but down the road you can. That's the only reason I do it. Yeah, he has a cam. He has a camera.
Hello.
That's Void. He's
I'm not
famous
afraid
now.
to show my face.
There you go. I'm too poor to show my face.
Yeah. I see you, man.
Chelsea is a very chill, wonderful.
Greetings, friend.
Met her, I don't know, a couple months ago now. We play a lot, I mean not a lot, of Minecraft together. And she's generally a good sport. She definitely supports me pretty nice. And I would always love to co-stream with her so we can help her build her audience as well. Let's
Oh,
see.
cool.
Do you think you'll favor one-handed or two-handed weapons or something? And
Me?
yeah,
Def-
and her and
definitely
Boot are going to get
one-handed.
into it in our chat. So
Or no,
enjoy that.
two-handed, because I like great swords.
Okay, 200. I mean 200. Two-handed means you can't block, but they have much better reach in this game, so you're able to keep
That's
your
fine.
distance a little. All right, so I'm going to sell the one-handed shit I have. That is not going to help you. This thing?
How do you put away this lantern? I'm just walking around in the daylight with my lantern.
You could turn it on and off by hitting the left on your directional pad. If you have a backpack, it may hang from it and always be there.
Okay.
Do you think you'll need a
I
bow?
feel like a
Do you
retard.
have any idea of using a bow?
Bow? Maybe.
Okay, I'll
Depends
save
on
you
how,
one then.
how the
I'll
mechanics
save
work.
you one.
Let's see. Maybe you
Yeah.
could help me fucking do that mission you're talking about so I can save my lighthouse.
Okay, you need to be in Sierra Zone, then,
Okay,
in Main
that's-
City.
Where you wake up? Is that the city?
Where the lighthouse is located, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, yes, I'm in it. I'm over by that wreck ship.
You need to go into. I'm
Huh?
sorry, I'm actually
This,
selling shit right now too, so I'm distracted.
Lantern. I can only turn it. I just like walking around with it. I think that's what's slowing me down.
Well, you could choose to equip it or not.
Oh, okay.
I am going to go to my stash and see what I have in there that might be helpful to you.
You know, I'm gonna go and try to sell these torches because I have no need.
They
for
won't buy
these
torches.
What?
Nope.
Okay.
They won't buy
I'm
it.
gonna go drop 2 torches in this corner over here. 'Cause I don't think I need them.
Buddha, you be nice to Chelsea. Chelsea's wonderful. Okay. Are you able to look at my stream? Boyd?
Me? Not at this time, no.
Okay, because I was just
I
going to
wish
give
I
you some.
could.
I was going to give you some directions where you should go.
Eh.
So head for the statue in the center of town where all the merchants are and the blacksmith and everything.
Okay.
You're going to be heading near where that one with the glowing sword is. She's in front of he or she. I think it's a she. Yeah, is in front of that blacksmith. You're moody as fuck? Well, I will definitely endeavor to cheer you up, Chelsea. You could always also think about doing the horrible torture things to Buddha's little nutsack. See, maybe that'll put you in a better mood as well. There you go. See? I made you smirk, and I don't even know you. So, ha! You almost cracked a smile, and I heard it.
It's happened.
Yes. Yeah, I might mention on my backpack too.
Oh, yay, I'm not encumbered anymore. I didn't realize I had to move stuff from my pockets to my satchel itself.
Your
Right.
pocket has a weight limit, and your satchel has a weight limit.
Seems kind of crazy.
Well, if you, the thing is in this game, did you unfollow and follow me, Chelsea?
Oh, thanks for the follow. It's
Oh, she follow you too?
appreciated.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she followed me.
Oh, okay. There it goes. It just showed me now in the stream that she followed
I'm
you.
starting to.
We gotta
stream a
change
lot
your
more,
message. They
so-
personalize that for you with the hype bot.
Yeah.
It's really easy. It's really simple to do. You just cannot do anything through the Xbox itself. It has to be done with a browser. And not the app either. The
Yep.
app, the Mixer app is actually kind of weak. It's not all that strong. So there's not much you can do on that either. You have to really use a
Yeah,
browser.
yeah. I used to stream on Twitch a whole lot.
Mhm.
That I had almost 5,000 followers, but then I stopped streaming.
Why?
So, well, they were throwing the banhammer down a whole lot, and the whole scene changed pretty quick. So I was
Yeah.
like, and plus I was working a whole lot more, and when I got back, nobody like.
What
watching
can I
anymore,
do for
know?
you? All right.
So I decided to switch to Mixer.
Mixer,
Like you said, it seems a whole lot more peaceful, which I enjoy.
I find
There's
that
a
the
lot of
community here
toxicity.
is much more interactive, which is good. There's a lot less
Yeah.
toxicity. There's a lot less ambition
yeah.
overriding people's better judgments, I want to say.
Competition too, dude.
Exactly.
I feel less
Well, there's some of that,
competitive.
but it's mainly confined to the people that stream the hell out of the shooters, like Fortnite and stuff. That's over there.
Yeah,
If you get
I'm
past
totally
those
cool with that
games,
because I stream other games than just that. I mean, what I
That's true
stream
too,
is
Chelsea.
I stream For Honor, which I do actual like events. I throw events for my followers and stuff, and they all join in. But like, if I was playing on Twitch, it would be very hard for my viewers to jump in. You know what I mean? The most I would get was like maybe 60 viewers, and maybe like 3 people want to join here. It's like everybody wants to. You know?
Mhm.
It's like it's crazy.
I met Chelsea here by one day. I'm playing Minecraft and streaming it, and she popped in and asked to join, and she's been pretty steady
Nice.
ever since. She hosts me
It's nice.
often. She's a good egg. All we have to do is keep her the hell away from Buddha. Exact. Look, she just hosted.
Thanks.
She's a good egg.
How do I leave this? Okay, I need to talk to this guy.
First,
I'd like to go outside.
okay, so I've just followed you.
Thanks for the energy. Much appreciated.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, we definitely got to get that message changed on yours to get it a little more personalized.
It's one step at a time.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yes, I want to see my own stream. Oh, come on, app, do something. Appreciate the sparks, Chelsea. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Another thing is, you can get partnered so much easier on Mixer than Twitch, which makes me very hopeful, because even though I had that many followers on Twitch, right, and I had like decent amount of views, I was not even being noticed, and if you reach out to them, they don't want to mess with you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they started all that stuff today. With the what I was telling Void earlier, Chelsea, is they added a lot of things to people that aren't partners, but to still have people level up and gain stuff within the chat if you stick around and interact, especially when you interact like you're doing in the chat right now. And obviously with Sparks and everything. That was instituted today, and it's yet another way to interact with the people who show up in the chat regularly. And it rewards you.
And eventually, when we get partnered, those sparks that you're giving us, right? That could actually go towards us
Monetary
getting paid
goals.
in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Which is
monetary
really
goals.
nice, I mean.
It is. You need 2,000 followers as a first step. You need
I need to stream 10 hours, I think,
Yes.
for like a month straight.
I think it's
Or
25
for 12
a month,
times per
or
month.
something like that.
25.
Whatever that is. They also take into account hosts, the size of your network, which is people following you and who you follow. And they also take into account, do you play just one game? Are you a Fortnite broadcaster? Which will be pretty popular. Or are you a variety one like I try to be, and you play a variety of games? They look for different total views. They're not going to just say, well, you only have 6 people at once, while you only had this many people as followers. So, well, anyway, there is a whole thing. They look at a lot of things. There's a lot of layers to what they're looking for. Chelsea, by the way, you're a mod now. So, if Buddha says something that I don't want to hear or say, you actually have some abilities now, and you can. Yes, exactly. All the yes. We'll talk about that later. Basically, you can put a nice little clamp on him if I so desire. Time his ass out for 5 minutes.
I found this fish thing. Like fish statue. Is this a statue you're talking about? Because I've been running around for like a minute or so trying to figure out what this
If you're in the
statue
center of if you're in Sierra Zone, and you're in the center of town, there's a blacksmith and a couple of shops and other houses around you. All right. You look towards the lighthouse when you're in between the statue and the blacksmith.
Okay.
You see there's a walkway dead ahead of you with a lantern and a door all the way down on the same ground level as you. Nice, Charles.
Lantern door.
Yeah. I'm heading that way right now. Well, it's easier to see at night, obviously. For me, it's nighttime. Okay, where the docks
the person
are and
with
the
the glowing
fish.
sword?
Well, yeah, if you stand right next to her, I'll go right there too. So make sure I'm not fucking this up. So yeah, you stand next to the lightsaber, right? And then turn yourself so she is on your right, and you can stand right next to her. Her name is Olale or Oli or something.
Uh huh.
If she is to your right, you can see the docks and the lighthouse above you, and the docks straight ahead. And there should be a door all the way down to the lantern. I don't think he's here anymore, Chelsea.
The docks that go underneath this like bridge thing, right?
Yes, there's the walkway above you where there's other trainers and merchants above you.
Okay, so like I'm underneath the building now.
Yeah, if you go all the way down, it should say something like storage, I think this place is called. Let me see, what is this place called? Yep, Cierzo Storage.
Talking to Fishmonk. Let's go to this guy.
Yeah, there's two trainers up there. What I'm talking about is underneath that.
Up top?
No, it's underneath
Gotta
that.
go up?
It's on the same level as the marketplace and the blacksmith and everything, and the statue.
Are you looking at the stream? I'm on the dock.
I can't see your screen.
Okay.
That's one thing you can't do is you can't see co-streams too easily on the app.
Yeah. That's why I should have streamed on my PC. I could like split screen stuff like that. I got around a $6,000 setup. I've been saving up for years for that. Yeah, it was not hard to get the whole setup. Stretched out through years of gathering and building. Okay.
Who's this guy? Raiden? I want your hat. Give me that straw hat. You know what I noticed in this game too? At least so far, I haven't seen pack mules or any pack animals or like riding mounts or anything like that, which is very strange. That's like a staple of these games. You know, if they have whether you can use them or not yourself. You know, it's just weird that
it would
it's
be
not
kind
in
of
here.
cool if there's magic in the game, right?
Yes,
It'd
there
be kind
is.
of cool if like you used. It'd be cool if they added like a gem, right? Where you activate it and like there's a ghost wolf you ride or something for a short time. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be sweet.
It'd be kind of interesting, but it would use up your mana, so it depends on how fast or how far you want to go using your mana.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like that'd be kind of cool.
I think I fucked up when I unlocked my magic in this game, and I put a lot of my health into the mana. So now I'm kind of squishy, and I have to be careful. I can die quickly if they get too close. Why the hell do I have this sword on me?
Okay, this guy's a shift keeper. Alright. This guy. Nail on the wall. Kinda cool just to explore, run around.
There is a pistol in this game. There's
What?
firearms. They're
That's
basic.
cool.
It's an old flintlock. I don't know if there's other ones because I've done my best not to give myself spoilers for this game. I kind of want to learn it on my own.
Yeah. Me personally, if I learn about the weapons, it makes me want to go out and explore. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if they're part of the world, they're part of the world. So it won't really spoil it for me.
So I carry around that
Then-
pistol and a... What's this thing called?
Darn. Where?
It is...
Oh.
Blocked by my chat box and I can't see. Brutal Great Blade. So this is a two-handed thing. I like two-handed as well, but there's a trade-off. You can't block.
Okay.
And I have a nasty habit of not rolling or dodging. I just kind of just keep swinging. And that's another reason why I die a lot. Because you need
How
to
do
play
you
this game
roll?
like Dark Souls. How do you roll?
How do you roll again? Yeah.
Left. Is it the left bumper? Yes, left bumper. In the direction you want to roll. But if you push up, you'll drop your your book bag or whatever you're carrying, and that'll give you much more freedom of movement in combat. A lot of people do that.
Yeah,
They
I
just
just-
immediately drop their bag so they can fight and roll and dodge as they need to. See, Chelsea, you got to get this game so you can play with us. And don't tell your boyfriend I just said you can play with us. I should have worded that better. Some bitch.
Oh, sick. I found the skull helmet, dude. The skull skin.
Oh, where
I
was
clicked
it? Where is it?
Look.
I can't
Hey,
look. Barrel
I'm
roll?
telling people on the stream, yeah, look. I got on top of the house, and I have the new skeleton skin.
About the best I can do, Chels.
I'm a skeleton. How sick is that? Yeah. So supposedly this is one of the very few skins that people miss. This is the
So
most
how
well-hidden
would I
one
need to
that
get
people
onto?
are saying. I have no way. If I'm able to group up with you, then I can show you.
Well, describe it to me now. Let's see if I can find it on my own.
Okay. You know the potion lady, right?
So okay, so
Near
head back
the,
to the market. That's the
center.
first step.
Yeah. Okay.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Oh,
So-
son of a bitch! Who put that railing there? It's nighttime for me, so I can't
There's
see
a house.
shit.
There's a house in between the model, the potion lady, and the house that you can't enter. I think. Yeah, you can't enter it. Go through
Is that
that.
the guy with the
and
hammer
go-
on the outside?
No. It's a lady sitting on a chair reading a book.
That's gotta be fine.
So look at the building, right, and then to the right of the stairs, you'll go in between that building and this other building, and just walk straight. Then you'll see a person like kind of hitting the dirt with a rake. See that person hitting the dirt with the rake? Yep.
I see him working the land with his
Okay.
rake.
Okay, now go up that hill, right? Kind of go a little bit to the right. Then you'll see a little bit to the left. My bad. You'll see a guard sitting there or standing there with a pole, right? He's just guarded.
So go up the hill a little bit. You said.
Yeah,
And I see
then
the guard
you'll
with his stick.
Yeah. So behind him, go up those stairs. All right.
Yeah, where this lady is outside
then-
this house. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you see those big. Now you're gonna see these three big arms, kind of like a slanted roof, that go up onto the roof, right?
Yes.
Okay, drop your backpack now, right?
Done.
And just like I just said, walk up and roll. And kind of roll on the side of that, so that way you get around that pole. You know what I mean? To get onto the roof. See what I mean?
Oh, I need to get up there.
Yeah. I'll tell you more from there. Okay. How do you roll again?
Left bumper.
Okay, gotcha. So, kind of jump, and then roll around. Keep rolling, and then jumping, right?
Yeah, I'm up
Until
here.
you get to the very tippy top, okay? Alright. Then go a little bit over, and then you'll see a black smokestack with a skull. Really close, right? To the stack. You'll see a skull. Pick that skull up.
Take Merton's skull.
Yeah, now equip it, dude. The skin. It's something that you would never fucking find unless
Oh,
you
it
were
replaces
really
my
exploring.
hat.
Yeah, but it's so sick, dude. Just for cosmetic, but you know.
Okay, well, let me see. Let me get down and get my... I had no idea that was up there.
Now, yeah, dude, I didn't know about it until I watched a video. I was just watching somebody stream one day, and he was just climbing houses. He's like, I'm gonna try to parkour in all the buildings. And he's like, what is this?
Oh my
What's
god. I look like fucking Scorpion without his mask on. This is great.
It's pretty cool. Now,
It is
I know
cool.
where the rest of it is. I know where the body, the other half
Yeah.
is as well. We found that on another building in the town square. So go back to the, actually, I'm trying to remember. It's
Hold
over
on, I'm
here.
thirsty and hungry. Let me take care of that real quick.
It's on one of these buildings. Oh shit. In a backpack. Sun's going down, man. I don't know where to go.
Yeah, for me, it's still ass cracking night right now. Alright, so I have that, which is wonderful, but I need my hat, because my hat's fucking amazing. Alright, cool. Alright, so
That's
where's
fine.
the next piece?
I gotta find it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Okay,
going to my house
explore.
to, I'm gonna go to my house for two reasons. To put that away and the other stuff, and also to come up with some good shit for when you do join me, so I can
Yeah,
get you
so
set up.
what I was told is there's some legendary weapons, really rare skins, right? That are super hard to find, and this was in the top rare items to find, by the way. It
That
was
skull?
one of the hardest. Yeah, the skull, because most people never expected to climb on the roof, because it doesn't really seem like you're supposed to.
I didn't know that was
You know what I mean?
possible, because I almost never roll.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so slow with a backpack on to roll. Oh god, it's like slow motion.
Okay, I think I...
How much does this thing weigh? Oh, it doesn't weigh anything, that skull.
Yep, it's a skin. It's cosmetic.
A
Can you
bizarre,
jump? How do
illusionary
you jump?
costume of a legendary skeleton adventurer. Alright.
Don't say I never touched you nothing.
You taught me something
Just
wonderful.
kidding.
Let's see, which one's better? Alright, so I have an Iron Claymore for you, which is a pretty good two-handed weapon to start off with.
Okay. Can you jump in this game?
No,
How do you jump?
you can't jump.
Oh shit. Okay. There has to be a way up there. I think it's up there.
That away, put the bow away, because you want that. Let's see what these do. I'll put the clothing away and I'll let you pick your own shit.
Yeah, I really want to get on this roof because somebody told me it might be up here.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, I got it. Nice.
That's right, I want to put that away as well.
Okay, I found it. I found it, by the way. I found
Where
the
is
other
it?
half. Okay, so it gives you the legs and the body. Okay, okay. So this one's very tricky, by the way. Right. So you know what the blacksmith is, right?
Mm-hmm. Let me head there.
Go to the blacksmith. Look directly at him, or stand to the right of him, and look towards the house. Okay.
Hold on, let me get down to the village. The sun is just now coming
Look
up for
toward.
me.
Look. Okay. You're right. Okay, when you're looking at him, right? You're right, and then behind them there will be these like 3 white bags. Okay.
I see them.
Okay, go walk up to them. Then you see the like the outside portion of the building made out of like bricks. Gotta try to stay on those bricks, all right? And then you will see these three pieces that go slanted upwards onto the roof, like before,
Yes.
right? Walk onto that first one, go all the way to the top, and kind of glide on the side, or kind of glide on the very top until you get up top. You know what I mean?
Let me put down my book bag.
Just
Just
keep-
a lot easier.
Yeah, and just keep rolling. Don't give up. Just keep rolling at the top once you try to get up on the top, and eventually you get on the roof. Okay. You kind of have to coast all the way on the skirt of it until you get to the very edge. Then you get up there. You know what I mean?
Got it. I'm up here. So I'm near another
Okay.
chimney.
Okay. Yeah. Try to get to. You see the chimney?
I'm right next to it.
Get past the chimney and try to go to the highest point of the building, alright? Try to get higher up than that.
Yep, I'm on the very top.
Okay. On the very top,
I found it.
you'll
Ribcage.
see... Okay, yeah. Sick. So
I've never
you
been
got
on
the
any
full
of these
skin now.
ones. And that gives you...
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't give you anything. But let's see what it looks like. Oh my god, I am fucking dead. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh, it
Oh,
looks even
dude.
funnier when I have a big hat and a pistol in my hand. And I still have my
Dude,
head.
I'm telling you, dude, our
Can you see
stream
this?
is gonna be dope as...
Did you see this shit?
Yeah, it's pretty
Look at
sick.
this. I have a head, a hat, and my pistol.
Dude, imagine all these new people that are watching our stream. They're like, "How'd you get that skeleton? What?
And now I know
How
how.
are you a skeleton?"
And
It's
I'm
like
so
because
overburdened right now. Look, I can only go a cut and hair a mile an hour. Ooh, I have a sexy ass though. I still have my boots on. Oh my god, I still have my winter boots on. I have my blue sand boots on. Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Oh, nice. I could put. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my boots on because I think it looks better, personally.
I think we creeped out Chelsea here. She's not big into dead
She's
things
like,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. You tell me. Look at those pelvic thrusts. That's a good looking ass right there. When I was alive, I had a magnificent ass, Chelsea.
You gotta say, I mean, this looks pretty badass, you know.
And I can't move
Okay.
because I'm stupidly overweight now.
Fine game.
Yeah, because my pocket's fucking gone.
Is there any way you could invite me, maybe, to your game? Or maybe I can invite you.
Let's see. Open game to friends. That's the first thing you need to do.
How do I do that? Okay.
Second thing, connection is ready. Good. All right. Invite friend.
There we go.
Are you a
I
friend?
gotcha.
Yeah, but I don't want to go to your map. I want you to bring you to mine.
Oh. Well, I only have 5 days, man. I'm gonna lose my home.
Oh, you're gonna lose your home as soon as you join mine anyway. But I still have the lighthouse, so you can see what it's all about.
I'm gonna lose it anyway if I join you.
Yes,
God damn it.
because I'm much more advanced in the storyline than you. Not a lot, but I caught like 2 weeks of advanced in the storyline.
What happens if I go back to my original one? Do I still lose it?
Let me see. Hold on. First, I need to add you as a friend. Okay, I did add you as a friend. All right.
Yeah.
So first, we'll see if that works. If that doesn't work, I'll try it within the game.
Do you even use your lighthouse?
I do. I use it all the fucking time.
Oh.
And it's the only
man.
place until you buy a house in another town. It's the only place you have a storage. What they call it, stash. It's your chest. It's your permanent chest.
You see the skeleton creeping around?
Did you join?
Yeah.
Not on my compass.
I'm over by the statue.
All right, come up to the lighthouse. Get your skelly
I
ass
look
over
like
here.
I look very pissed off walking as a skeleton, by the way.
Is that you walking really slow? No, that's one of the birds. Yeah, I don't see you.
How do I get up there? Yeah, I'm going underneath, like, the mass. Get away.
I get the feeling Chelsea wouldn't mind if after a little while we play some Minecraft. She's being subtle with her emojis right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's being
Wouldn't mind.
about as subtle as a dump truck stopping on your pinky toe.
How the hell do I get back up to that lighthouse? I'm like stupid or something.
All right, I'll come down to you. So it didn't even give me a message that anybody joined my world in my game. That's crazy. Are you sure you're here?
I don't know.
Ooh, she's using all caps. Look at that. Oh no.
What? Guess I need to. I think this might be bugged. Can't pick my backpack back up.
Now let's try it in the game.
What?
Alright, see if that matters.
My backpack's on the ground. It won't let me pick it up for some reason.
If you push up on the directional pad, it should equip it immediately.
I'm pressing up. It won't do it.
Mm. Yeah, there are quite a few glitches in this game. Save your game, back out of it, and go back in. And that usually fix any glitches I've come across so far.
Well, I don't know if I'm in your world or not.
Well, it doesn't matter, because if you're not, I'll just reinvite you.
Okay.
I don't think you are, but
Go back
I've never done
to
this.
the menu.
Yes, go back to the main menu and then load your game. Glitches are for bitches, Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
When we have a merch store, that's going in there. Glitches are for bitches. Dude, we've been fucking around for an hour now. Neither one of us have
Have
done
we?
shit.
It's all about the game, bro.
It is.
That's how I play things.
If I can get you into my world, I can get you a pretty good setup. It'd be actually a lot less squishy. Let's see what's still on there. There we go.
Okay.
Boom. Full. Just about full.
Oh, nice. I can pick it up again.
Exactly. When there's a glitch like that, save your
What?
game and go back in. Yeah, since I don't think you're here, I'm going to send you another one.
See? Session is full. That's what it says.
You're in
What the
here
fuck?
twice.
Is it? Am I in?
I don't know. You're not on my compass. You should be a green dot on my compass. I'm gonna stop it, and then I'm gonna re-establish the connection, and then I'll send you another invite. Just wait for the game to tell me there's a connection. The connection is ready. And I'm going to send you a direct
Let me
one.
Let me open game to friends.
Yeah, you probably need to do that as well.
Stop online play.
Yeah, don't do that. That'll sever the connection. Alright. Oh,
Okay.
your name is Void. It was at the fucking end of this, isn't it? Alright, where the hell are you? Oh god, are you offline?
Yeah.
Oh dear
Do I need to be online?
no, it just makes it a bitch net for me to find you on my friends list. I will get around that. Alright, let's see if this works.
Couldn't you? You could just go through party. Like am I?
Yeah, that's exactly what I just did. I just sent you an invite.
Oh, okay. Wait.
I want, because sometimes you need to send a direct connection from their profile page. That seems to be a lot stronger.
See. Session is full. That's what it says.
Yeah, there's nobody in here with me. Alright, stop.
Maybe it has to do something
Save?
when we join. And give me an option: 1 player or 2 player. That's what it said. Oh no, I think that's a split screen. I forgot about the split screen thing.
Yeah, that's
said.
that's for a controller next to you in the same room. Alright, I'm gonna back out. Not quite, Chelsea. We're experimenting.
We
Keep
just
your
gotta figure this out.
calm your
eventually.
calm your tatas. We'll get there.
Says I
I'm
need-
also curious if we need to both join at the same time, like from the menu. I didn't know. But I thought we can join on the fly while we're already in the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna back out the menu.
Yeah, that's
See what
exactly where I
happens.
am right now. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna try to, basically redo it.
See if there's an option. Maybe you have to queue up at the same time. Or
I
maybe
can't see
there's
why,
an
because
option
you're
queue
supposed to
up.
be directly inviting one particular friend. So I don't see why
Select
that would be an issue.
character.
Yeah, that's just a
play
start
to
over.
Continue. Well, that just loads me up.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now too. But I want to see if reloading into the game make things a little easier. So I'm gonna try inviting you,
Far enough.
and then
Maybe
if
I'm
that
not
doesn't
far
work,
enough in the story.
possibly. But I'm not that far in the story. I've done very little. So I'm gonna try inviting you, see if you can join me. If you can't, then you invite me to yours, and maybe I can get into yours.
I think it's because like I might be on the beginner question.
Uh-oh, Buddha sent me a message. Oh, dear God. Buddha's a bitch. Sometimes. Alright. Alright, so I opened, yeah, so you should have the online open, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I
Got
can invite you,
Alrighty.
and let's see what happens. If that doesn't work, then you try to invite me.
Okay. What did he do? What did I do? That section is full.
Okay, so
Let's
you try to invite me to your open. If you're talking about Buddha, Chelsea, we'll talk about it later.
Not letting me have the option to invite you.
Huh.
Pretty sure I added you.
Oh, I know I
Yeah,
added you because when I clicked on your profile, it said change friendship. Let me make sure of that.
Settings. Stop.
Yeah, it says change friendship. So you definitely a friend in there. Assuming you accepted the friend request.
Okay, now I can invite you.
That's right.
I had to stop broadcast.
Really? Yeah. All right. Let's see what
Not
happens.
stop broadcast. I was talking about like, online version.
Okay, it says saving, and I'm in a loading screen. This doesn't help you as far as the equipment I have for you, because that's still in my lighthouse. So I don't have anything on me to help you.
It's fine.
So it says session is full.
Okay.
I don't know what to fucking do at this point.
You
And
ever,
why is my character acting like she's exhausted? Because her stamina's
You
full.
ever played together with somebody on this game?
Nope.
Yet, or no?
I've never done co-op. I've just seen it from time to time. Yes, Chelsea, we know you want to play Minecraft. We're well aware you want to play Minecraft. I can't switch weapons? What the fuck? Where's my weapon? Oh, I don't like this. This is glitchy as fuck.
Stop.
Stop
Playing
online play.
online.
Oh, good. I'm
Yeah.
back up again. Okay, I had to turn off that connection. That was fucking my game up. Being opened online.
Yeah.
That was really fucking
Me
my
too.
game up. Okay, I'm
Um,
normal now.
Start split.
Yeah, Split is co-op from the same console.
Stop split. That's crazy. Okay.
Split screen also, limits your field of view.
Alright, I'm gonna go try to save my lighthouse.
Okay, while you're in Sears, though, do you have a bandage on you?
Yeah. Leather cloth. Why?
If you have two leather...
Do I need one?
Yes, you do. It's part of the way you get the favor. So you need two
What do
pieces
I
of
get?
cloth, and you can craft a bandage yourself, or you can go buy one.
Okay.
I know,
Where do I go to
Chelsea.
buy
I know.
cloth?
Just busted you. I'm sorry. What was that, Boyd?
I get it. Okay, I'm just looking around where to buy it.
Oh, the first shop when you come down the hill from the lighthouse should have them. Actually, I bet you most of them do.
It provides bandage.
Yep, that's what you need. Or make one, whatever. If you have cloth, you can make it yourself. While you're doing that, I'm gonna eat my dinner.
Linen cloth, right?
Yep, you need 2 of them,
What do I
and you can
buy?
make a bandage.
Okay.
You should have those anyway, because those are good 30-second healers.
I only have one.
One bandage or one cloth?
One cloth.
Do you have any extra clothing on you that you're not using that you can break down?
Okay.
Yes, you can do
I
that.
would do this.
Do you have any cloth on you?
Alright. Yeah, I have one cloth.
I mean clothing, I'm sorry. Clothing you don't need. Expendable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, when you hit... How do you bring up the menu? The start button? Or is it the other one? The other one. Alright, so the box within a box control to bring up your inventory. Then you
Yeah.
use the bumpers to go over to your crafting. Are you in the crafting menu? There should be 4 black boxes that are empty, and they point down to a question mark.
Oh.
4 black boxes.
Yeah, the top of the menu should say crafting. Cat, don't you dry heave and puke on my floor.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay,
See it.
you're on that screen? Alright, do you know how to make bandages? You have the recipe yet? It would be listed immediately on the left.
Yes.
Okay, go down to it.
Or, wait, it's missing. Never mind. I can't make it.
Okay, then go up to manual recipe. Put your arrow on that.
Okay.
Okay, it should be a question mark across from it, right?
Yep.
All right, using your directional pad, hit over once to the right, and you should put one of those 4 black boxes.
Okay, I did it and deconstructed one of my clothes to make
Probably 2 or 3 cloth. Yeah.
Cloth.
So now, if you go back to manual recipe, good job, Chels. And then you go down, you should be able to make a bandage. You do that by pushing Y. And you hear a vroot kind of sound. Were you able to do that?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, and so I would make a couple because you should have them anyway.
Or actually, it doesn't let me craft it.
Do you have more than one linen cloth?
There we go. Bandage. Got it.
Okay.
Craft.
Yeah, you have a whole line of crafting or hit Y, whatever it is.
I made 2 of them.
Perfect. You just need one, and you should keep the other for you. All right. So,
Right.
where are you in Sierra Zone right now?
I'm at the statue.
Okay. Let me
Or
get down there.
standing in front of it.
'Cause I'm gonna walk the same way you walk, so I know I'm leading in the right direction.
Keeps on saying I'm thirsty. Like,
Oh,
red
okay,
bottle
well-
with, like,
That's easy. Go to the menu. Do you have a water skin?
yeah, I drank all of it.
Okay, then you can refill it in this town. I'll tell you where. Because you don't want ocean water because it's salty and it'll make you sick. You can take
well.
ocean water and boil it to make it safe, but in this town they have a
okay.
purifier, which I will show you where to go. All right, so from the fish
Good to know.
statue, head towards the main gate.
Okay, I know where that's at.
Yep, but don't go to
I
the
went,
main
I
gate.
went
Just head that
outside
way.
it. Okay, I see it down the road.
Okay, yeah, and there should be probably a guy in green who's another merchant close to you.
Yeah, I see him.
All right,
Yep.
head towards the beach. Walk along the beach.
Okay.
And keep walking until you get to the purifier, which is the thing with steam coming out of it.
Oh shit. Okay.
And go to the vat of water where the 2 blue birds are. There might even be an extra water skin here for you, for free.
Oh, there is.
Pick that sumbitch up. 'Cause
Okay.
I carry around 3, and you know other people carry even more. Yeah, you hold Y to drink it, and you tap Y to refill the water skins. Which I'm doing too, because I needed to refill. And all 3 of mine are full again. It does that little weight, so you have to be careful of that. And then drink it, and then refill it again, as you need to. You have to be careful what water source you're getting your water from, because some of it may make you sick if you don't boil it. And some of it may be straight up poisonous, which is the map over from this place. That you don't want to mess with.
Okay. I'm learning so much.
I don't know much, but I will impart what I do know to you. Head back to the when you're done with that. Head back to the statue. Yep.
Okay.
So now you know how to refill your water.
In this game. I can just go fishing.
If you have a harpoon, yep, you can collect fish.
It's like I can just go and do what I want. I just first want to get this house situated.
Yep. Head back to the statue and stand next to the
statue.
Yep. Stand next to the lightsaber lady.
Okay.
So she's immediately at your right. And dead ahead of you
Yeah.
should be a path to the wooden docks with a door all the way at the end.
Dead ahead of me. Okay. So I see docks that goes underneath this giant thing, and then a door at the very end, right?
Yep, that door's the door you want. That should say Sierra Solar Storage when you approach it.
I go in that door. Okay, I went the wrong way last time.
That's fine. And go in that door. I'm going to go in there too. There's some shit in here for you to collect, so collect everything that you find useful. There should be a lantern, some other shit. There might even be a bandage, for all I know.
I'm pretty sure I just gotta get past the main intro, and then I could probably join other people. You know what I mean?
Possibly. You might be
Probably,
in the
actually.
tutorial area, which is, you know... They don't really tell you tutorial in this game. Alright, so
Yeah.
are you in the storage? Did it load for you?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
walk
I'm
down the corridor.
walking around. Creepy place.
Yep. And grab everything you find useful, left and right and center.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave a lot of the stuff. When I come back.
Yeah, there's a free flint and steel in here for me. There's an old lantern in here for me. I haven't been here in a while.
Bedroll.
Oh, it provides bedroll? If you already have one, you don't need it because you can't sell it. You can't break it down. If you need it, take it, but you should always have a bedroll. But if you already got one, that one you can't sell, so don't bother.
That's fine. I don't have one. Wait, do I have one?
If you don't have one, pick it up. You hold Y to pick it up.
Yeah, I have two.
Yep. So I would
If I
leave one.
drop items, and leave it, is it gonna still be there when I come back or no?
If you assemble or disassemble something, it should be there until you leave the map. This is the important thing of keeping the lighthouse, so you can keep your stash for stuff you want. If you leave the map to another map, like the next area over, then you might lose it. And just let me know when you're done scavenging for shit, and I'll tell you where to go next.
Should I take a cooking pot? Or should I leave it?
I carry one around with me, but it's also 3 or 4 pounds, so it's up to you.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm way down.
Exactly. But yes, I carry one around with me, but I have a much better backpack than you do because you don't have shit.
Got this new armor set. It's a lot better.
You picked up better clothing? That's awesome.
Yeah, this looks fucking sick.
Okay. Let me know when you're done, and I'll tell you where to go.
Yeah. Pickaxe, I don't think I need that right now.
A pickaxe, when you can, you're gonna want to carry one on you, because you're gonna find ores everywhere, and you're gonna want to have a pickaxe with you.
I just need a better backpack.
Yes, you do.
Okay,
You can buy one in town if you have the money, or I can show you where a badass one is once we're in the same game together.
All right, I'm in this room.
Okay, so
Where to go?
yep. So you see how there's a pallet with a bunch of white boxes on it, and one's on top tilted weird.
A bunch of white boxes.
Yep, there's. For me, it's not far from the bedroll. Cat, get the fuck down. Thank you. Well, I'll give you a bit easier direction. There's a giant barrel, looks like a giant keg, with a wooden stand around it. You see that sumbitch?
The wooden stand?
Yeah, there's this wooden frame around it. It looks like a giant keg. A big round barrel.
I see the giant keg, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So go stand next to that, and there's probably some loot a little bit to your right, and excuse me, a little bit to your left, heading towards the door that's halfway open.
Yep.
Go through the door that's halfway open into a cave.
Oh, I have to go into the cave itself.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, and you'll need a lantern so you can see. So,
I'll pull out my torch.
Yep, get your little torch out.
Sick. So Skyrim-esque. You know?
Mm-hmm. Indeed. There should be a pickaxe as soon as you walk in. If you can handle it, I'd pick it up. You can use a pickaxe as a weapon, by the way, and a harpoon, by the way. They just suck.
There's a fucking thing.
There should be enemies in here. I believe. Is there an enemy in here?
Yeah, there's like this thing with the pitchfork.
Yep. You do need to defeat them.
Okay.
Because they have a trident on them. If you can handle the combat in here, this is the easiest way to save your house, your lighthouse.
Okay, I'm just running around.
Dude, that actually hurts. Oh shit. Oh, I actually need to heal.
Warrior. Fuck with me, man. What's that? Thick ore. I don't think I need that. I'm leaving a lot of shit just laying around because I know not to pick up everything.
But they drop a basic two-handed weapon that is But the area you care about is going to be a down ramp, a cave that goes downhill. I mean, as soon as you go in the cave, it immediately goes downhill. That's where you need to go.
Yeah, I see it.
There should be blue giant mushrooms to your left of it at the entranceway. Then you go down there. Yep. Head down.
Now. I see
I am too.
sign.
Yep, the sign is to let you know that this is a one-way. Okay, and you're gonna hop down, and you're gonna go out to the cave, and this leads to the beach.
Oh, sick.
Okay.
The first time I went in a cave playing Skyrim scared the hell out of me.
And now they don't mean shit to you once you have a little bit of skill and some magic in that game.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I freaked the fuck out the first time I saw that giant spider, man. I didn't know what to do. Dude, I died like 20 times.
So did I. So did I.
So
I was following doing.
I don't care if I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking attack this fucking thing. And eventually I killed it. I was like, wow. And then now looking back now, I'm like, Jesus, I just one-shot it.
Alright, so when you come out onto the beach, there should be a giant skull immediately to your left, and then you can see the beach ahead of you.
Yeah.
So, walk forward. There's going to be enemies here. In your case, as you walk along the beach, I suggest you avoid those enemies, because I doubt you can handle them. so be careful. But you're gonna follow the beach until you find what looks like a mini little shipwreck with a bunch of little boxes and shit on the ground. And there should be a guy who needs help there, and he needs your bandage.
Oh, okay. Let's see a guy on the ground. This guy I'm just talking.
Yep, walk up to him. He'll ask for help. Offer him a bandage, and he should give you a blue scroll that gives you a tribal favor, I think it's called.
Okay. I got it.
Okay, that is your ticket to keep your lighthouse. Now we have to get back to the town, to the lighthouse, and not die. So head back towards the cave you popped out of.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing too. I'm doing the same thing you are. We're gonna go the same way. So head all the way back to that cave. So I'm gonna try to bring it the safest way I can think of. Because I know you're extra squishy right now.
Oh, this new armor I got's pretty nice. Like,
Oh.
decent.
Cool. All right. Head up the hill in between the tiny little wooden wall and that big ass skull. And there's a path up here.
Yeah, I'm following the path.
Yep. Follow that
These
path.
fences, right?
Yep. Around the rock with a fence and some other fences. Yep. Just follow that path.
I can't believe nobody's fucking streaming this game. This game's amazing.
Once you get to handle it and you have a couple of pointers, then this game is fun as
Yeah.
fuck. I find it sometimes frustrating, but addictive as hell.
Yeah.
Let's see. This, no, this, and
I feel like I'm going to be playing this for the next month, to be honest.
All right, there's a point where there's a rock and a tree stump behind a little piece of fence. Walk up to the tree stump.
Hyenas.
Oh, you might be further ahead of me then. There's some hollowed out trunks in this game, in this map, that you can find some shit in.
Okay, I'm going back.
Yep.
It's a hollowed out trunk.
Yep. There's a
Oh,
chunk of... Yeah,
I
there's,
see it, I see it.
yeah, it's right next to a flat rock.
Fence.
Yep, and anything
Yeah.
useful in there, grab it.
Okay, so
And follow the path up the hill in between these... I'm very tired, huh? Do I need sleep? I do need sleep. I'm 50% tired. Wow, I haven't slept in a while. Been too busy fucking around with you and helping you.
sorry.
Oh, that's great. This is also...
I'll be
this-
helping out you soon, man. Don't worry.
And not to mention, anybody that's
Thank
watching
you.
this actually is getting some useful information.
Some pointers. Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna follow that path.
Should I believe those
To the
hyenas?
left.
I'm gonna be lying. Just to...
Yep. Once you're done with that hollowed out log, keep following the path to the left. And if you have enemies, deal with them if you have to.
Yeah, it kind of curves downwards, so then.
Yeah,
I go
don't go
the-
down. You're gonna go higher to the left.
Okay, gotcha.
And there's barely a path.
So in
right
between
there.
these two big passes.
Yes, and there should be a couple. All right, so as soon as you get in between those two passes and a couple of trees, you can look to your left back towards the beach, and there's a chest over there if you care to go investigate. I'll do the same thing. It's among some squared out mason stones, and it overlooks the beach.
Now what happens if you die? Do you lose all your gear? Money?
There's a dice roll. It depends where you are, how far you are from the main city and everything. Usually you don't lose your shit, but there's a couple of things that it depends on. If you're near enemies' forces and their prison, they may take your shit and put it in a chest somewhere. Most of the time, you don't lose your shit, and you wake up either in a safe spot near a campfire or back in the main town, and somebody actually saved your ass. And you often keep your backpack in your ship. But it depends. There is a dice roll. There is a random generator aspect.
I am going to take the safe route and really plan stuff.
Yep.
I don't want to
So
lose.
keep following the path until you come down to where there's a couple other paths you can see. and the main town should be immediately on your left.
I'm gonna put up my money in my tower once I get it back, and then probably have some insurance money just in case I lose my shit. I have to buy another set or something. You know what I mean?
I have never lost any money in this game, so I always have it on me, but it does weigh you down, especially if you have more than like 1,000, which takes a long
Probably
time to get
best
1,000 in this game.
It'd probably
Right,
be smart to put away some of your money just in case you lose your
Yeah,
stuff.
I probably should, but I
Buy
only got
some more.
$500, so I never really cared.
Can you sell fish?
Cooked fish, raw fish, I think, yeah, you get a 1 or 2 silver for them. Not much.
I'm gonna farm the hell out of that.
Yeah, I think when you fish, I think that fishing spot comes back like 3 or 4 days later.
Oh.
When you
Okay,
fish, or mine, it immediately depletes it.
That's okay.
So
Probably
your
not a
farming
good
will
idea
take
to go to your
days.
Spot,
Greetings, friend.
go over to your spot, fish, and be like, okay, see you later.
Yep, and the fish no longer exists for 3 or 4 days.
That sucks.
Yep.
Okay, where do I go to get this book or whatever? Save my shit.
Oh, you need to talk to the bear again. I believe you head towards the market, and she's one of 2 spots. She's either in front of your lighthouse, assuming it's through your lighthouse. The game would have told you if you lost it. So she's either in front of your lighthouse or she's at her house, which is you head towards the lighthouse and that big long climb you have to do. Halfway up there's a guard, and you go behind him. There's another upwards ramp towards her house, which is more or less City Hall here. This is like her house. By the way, as soon as you go in this place, assuming you can go in, it looks very much like a longhouse in Skyrim from one of the Jarls.
I definitely have that Skyrim-esque feel, dude. They took a big chunk of it. You could tell this was made by a bunch of fucking dudes.
Yeah,
Trying to
somebody
make a
who
video
was
game.
paying homage to and/or stealing from Skyrim. So,
I mean,
and
they
I love
made
Skyrim.
it,
I played the shit
so-
out of it. So,
I tip my hat to them, you know.
yeah, I mean, I have a level
On that
like
part.
72 or something. High elf kicking around still. All right, so which one you might need to go to the city hall. Oh, but I can't remember if she's at the lighthouse or not.
I'd like to talk about my blood price.
What is her name? Anyway? Oh, her name is Rissa Aberdeen. That's who you need to talk to, and it is actually called Town Hill. By the way, you have a map. You may not be aware of that.
Okay.
Did you talk to
I
her?
hate when I asked, what's her name again? Rosa?
Rissa, which begins with an R.
Rissa?
Rissa Aberdeen. She's either at her town hall, which is not far from your lighthouse, or at your lighthouse. I don't remember where she was when I came back. The game should have told you if you lost your lighthouse, but there'll be a guard outside of it who will let you in if you did indeed lose your lighthouse.
Okay. Okay, let me look at this fucking... Am I supposed to read this scroll?
The blue scroll? No, you
Favor?
hand it over to her through dialogue. I don't recall the name of the option, or else I would tell you. I'm going to give everybody who's watching my stream, which is probably nobody but me, an extreme close-up of my character right now. You gotta respect that mole, Kelsey, right? It's a fierce mole. Fierce! She's a woman, hear her roar. But I thought it pricked a pretty face. Yes, roar!
Okay,
Did you find
I
it?
got a bunch of books. Yeah.
Did you save your lighthouse? Did it consider it paid your debt?
I think so.
Well, head back to your lighthouse.
How do I know if I'm...
Because there won't be a guard outside that says you to get the fuck on.
Okay.
Also, there is, if you go to your inventory, there is a journal. And it'll tell you
Okay.
active and completed quests. Hopefully, it'll say completed. Yeah, I haven't done stuff, shit in the storyline in this game either, so don't feel bad. I'm nowhere near that far ahead of you, believe me.
Really? Okay.
Chelsea, check out that moon. Look at the reflection off
Call
of that.
to Adventure Castaway.
Yep, if that's complete, you finished it. If it's active, you haven't done it yet.
Okay. Active. Look for to be featured. It's
Yep.
active.
Good, you did it.
Call-
You saved your lighthouse.
Call to Adventure and Castaway. So I got it.
Yeah, you're done.
Gonna
Head
go
back
put-
to your lighthouse.
I'm gonna go put
Mosey
away
on
some
inside,
stuff.
and you should be able to use your stash, which I'm going to use right next week. You put a jolly skeleton
shit.
away. Where the hell is
Yeah.
he? Yeah, what else I don't care about? I can sell this shit. Sell this. I can sell most of this shit.
I got an extra gear set sitting in here now. That's good.
I'm gonna put a
Some
cooking
money.
pot away for you in case you do join me. Let's see, and let's see. I'll put these scrolls away so you can learn those. I could sell them, but they're not a lot of money. Yeah, okay. So I have some shit whenever I can get you onto my map.
Okay.
I'm also thinking
Um,
it might be easier for connection purposes, to join the map, join our characters together on one map, and then stream. Because streaming is quite a pull on the connection. So I'm thinking that method might work.
so
maybe next
cancel
time
the
it's-
streams and then.
Well, I'm not.
later.
I'm not talking right now because I'm about done playing this game.
Neither am I. I don't want to cancel the stream either. So.
Yeah. So, but I'm thinking about switching over to Minecraft. That's all. Which will
Okay.
delight Chelsea to no end. But you saved your lighthouse. Congratulations. And
Thank
you
you.
keep your money. You keep your money. That's the important thing. Because money is not easy to earn when you're in the beginning. Hungry again? God damn it, this lady. I have bodily needs. I don't want to die.
I'm definitely gonna be going legendary hunting.
Awesome,
eventually,
dude.
and also go hunting for some more skins. And I'll let you know.
Definitely,
Find those
definitely.
things.
I'll help you if I can. If we can get on the same map. Yeah, what was I broadcasting last night? Dragon Age Origins and something else. Probably Minecraft.
So, do you have your own private world in Minecraft, or?
I have a shitload of worlds, and I did have a realm for a while, but I was too trusting, and people started fucking with it, so I closed that down. But yeah, I have worlds that I let people in all the time, including Chelsea here. I have another co-streaming buddy named Sinister Hero 6. Me and him, we always co-stream whenever possible if our work schedules line up, and we play a lot of Dead by Daylight together, a lot of Monopoly and Uno, and a whole lot of Minecraft together. So
Oh, that's cool.
we're both very close as
Actu-
far as followers, so we're trying to grow together, basically, because we're both hovering around 500 right now.
Oh, sick.
Mm-hmm.
I play Monopoly too, so if you guys ever want to do a co-stream Monopoly game, that'd be
Absolutely.
interesting.
Yep, we play Monopoly Plus. If you have that game, we're down.
Yep, got it.
Yep, and let's see, the Dead by Daylight as well. We co-stream the shit out of that game.
I
And
haven't played Dead by Daylight.
okay. Trying to think.
That's
The other games that I stream are actually on my Mixer page if you want to peruse through the list. And last week, me and Sinister started playing a fresh playthrough of Borderlands 2. He'd never played it before, so he was learning.
What's your viewer count looking like on that?
When I stream it,
Yeah.
oh, the most I've ever had is play Monopoly, and it hovers between 10 and 30 people.
Really?
It also depends on time of day.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
like I think
Monopoly.
the absolute max we
Wow.
ever had when we got raided once was approaching 40 people watching us at one
That's-
time. That was the
that's
peak, and
crazy.
that was a couple of months ago. I often have nobody, and sometimes I only have one or two people. Chelsea here is a trooper, and she's dedicated as fuck, so I see her all the time. She's awesome. And there's a couple of other regulars that pop in. Budo is one of them. He is a regular, but he likes to give us shit for playing what he considers child games.
Yeah. I wouldn't consider child games. If you enjoy it, why not stream it, you know?
Yeah, not to mention it has combat, build shit, you get stronger. You know,
Yeah. I used to play Ark a whole lot. But
that's
separated from
another
that
game that's very popular that's out there. Even people still play Smite and Paladins. Those games still exist. They're just not as high up on the
Yeah.
chain anymore. And I think
I should
4
have
people over
streamed
there in the
that
corner
game
still play
a long
PUBG.
time ago. Yeah. I used to fucking run like a huge mega tribe on a fucking Ark. I had almost 100 members in it and all that. Like the community and all. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We held 3 servers and just ran
Wonderful.
around protecting our stuff.
That's so
it was a lot
fucking
of
good.
fun. Yeah,
Um,
I had I separated because I was working a lot at that time. I'm just gonna keep up back and forth. It's typically how it goes sometimes.
In
Not
order
a
to
lot of
grow,
times, so-
you do need to stream. You need, from what I've seen, the people that are successful at this and actually become partner, the amount of time you need to put into it is quite a draw in your life, and you need to still
I'm
keep
doing
your
10 hours
energy.
a day now, so.
Well, there you go. I mean, I stream 2 or 3, sometimes 4 hours, almost every day if I can. It depends on my work schedule, and also
Yeah.
your girlfriend. But
I sold out of my company about a year ago.
Okay.
So now I have all this free time and money, so I'm
now's
not
the time
worrying
to do
about
it. man.
donations or nothing. I'm just it's something I've always wanted to get into.
Well, if I can, I will help you grow.
I've been trying to get a few of my friends to stream, but nobody really sticks to it, so I decided to kind of just message people that are streaming and hey, you want to go stream? It's typically what I say.
Okay. Yeah,
If they say no, some people take it kind of rough, like trying to leech, but I'm just like, listen, I don't want to talk by myself. You're playing the same game, man. You know what I mean? It's like with some other streamers, especially on Twitch. Twitch is really bad. They just ban people.
it's the wrong
Talk
attitude.
about it,
you
but
know,
they
it's
don't
just the wrong
stream.
attitude.
It really is. It really is. If anybody ever asks to go stream with me, I'm always down for it. Actually, I throw it out there when I'm in a big party with friends and stuff all the time.
That's the time. Wouldn't you have a lot of voices going on, and people pop in and
Yeah.
actually like the vibe and they like the chat and they like the energy? Then that's when you start
You have to get
collecting
it
people.
like. My mindset is you get it going like a podcast, you kind of talk about all sorts of topics, make it interesting and people enjoy it. That's the way to go.
How'd you like that, Chelsea? You're still here. Well, you have your lighthouse, you have your home base in this map, and you have your chest. I think they call it stash. Yep, stash.
Yeah. Does the fish spoil? 'Cause I just got a fish.
Yes, every bit of food in this game rots. They all do it at different speeds of rotting, and stuff you can cook rots slower, so it lasts longer. You can still get every ounce of benefit from it until it completely rots. When it completely rots, the game gives you a quick little message, and it's out of your inventory, so you don't have to worry about dropping it.
Okay.
You can still use it when it's at 1%, nastiness. It'll still give you the full benefit. Actually, I need to refill my lantern.
Just going out exploring. I think I'm just gonna attack a few things. Try not to die. Is it better just to avoid enemies or fight enemies?
In the beginning, I would say you practice with the hyenas because they're really good at the jump back, and you can start learning. The AI is in combat it's not stupid, but it's not. But the enemies I've run into aren't geniuses either. It mainly depends on what they have as their equipment, and the smarter enemies, the tougher enemies you run into, actually will block a lot more and wait for you to get tired out before counterattacking. And so that part of the AI is actually pretty sufficient. The animals tend to be.
You know?
Think of it as rolling left and right. It's kind of like strafing.
Oh, so rolling is probably the best way.
Yes, rolling is definitely the most. There's also a kick skill that you started with. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It's pretty weak, but it will get the guy who's charging you to back up. Give you a couple of seconds. I don't use it, but it is effective. And you can learn other defensive and offensive skills from trainers in the world. And those trainers are actually how you get stronger in this game. Because there is no levels, there's no experience. All you can do is
there's
learn.
Just 2 NPCs fighting the hyena.
Well, there you go. If you're outside the city, if you're walking around in the free world, I'm pretty sure every enemy out there, for the most part, even the human, are enemies.
Okay. Good to know. I'm just whacking away into him.
There you go.
As soon as you told me that, I just started attacking. But this guy's got a cool sword. Give me that sword. Sorry.
Repair. And sleep. My character needs to sleep. Once you unlock mana in this game, every time you sleep, some of it gets burnt. So you have a permanent reduction in your available total. In combat, whenever you take a hit, you lose a little overall health that can't be regenerated until you do a couple of things. It's called burnt. You can burn health, mana, and stamina permanently until you sleep or do some other things to get some of it back.
Okay.
So if you can go into a battle with full health. If you take a full couple of hits, you could still heal, but you won't be able to heal back to your max until you either sleep or do a couple other things. But when you sleep and you have magic, like I just slept, I'm full health, I'm full stamina, I have only about 2/3 of my magic available to me. And it's called burnt, and I need to unburn them basically. And I can do that with potions, but I don't think you can do that yet. I think 3 of these will do it? Maybe 2. I can live with 2. There's so many. This game is very in depth. There's a lot of things going on.
It really is, dude.
Yeah, people. I think they underestimate it.
Wicked sword. It's wicked sword. Long sword. Whatever this is. What's it called?
Yeah, what's it called? Is it 1 or 2-handed?
It's called an iron sword. It does 17 damage. Impact 15. Attack speed 1.
And durability is 220 or whatever, right? 225, whatever. I have one of those
money
too.
to fix it.
No, but when you go into a bedroll or a bed, you can choose an option to repair whatever you have equipped. You have to be careful about sleeping outside of the city because you can be ambushed. So you may need to spend some of your sleeping time guarding instead. I'll walk you through that once you get to that point.
What? I still had health, but I blacked out. Oh, darn it.
Oh, you got knocked out?
I might have
You're
died.
not dead. You get knocked out in this game.
Oh, boy.
Where were you?
Okay.
Were you just around the
Wasn't too
countryside?
far.
Okay. So chances are they'll bring you back to
Oh, yeah.
Suzo.
White bird.
You got beat up by a bird. Oh man, see you're still so.
I did
squishy.
kill. I did just kill 2 enemies, 2 humans and a hyena.
Nicely
I
done.
got messed up.
Where's the spawning you?
But back to the main city. Hopefully.
Is it Sierra?
I don't know. Haven't spawned yet. Hope I keep all my stuff.
Chances are, but it's no guarantee.
Oh, my bedroll's already. No, my bedroll. My backpack. Okay.
Yeah, and you just push up on the directional pad to immediately equip that. It's on the ground. By the way, if you drop your backpack, your compass will always point to it too.
Okay.
So if you drop it and walk
Really?
away from it and then look back at it, you'll see it on the very top of your compass. It'll have a little rectangular box-looking thing. Kind of looks like a vending machine for me.
Okay. So that. Oh wow, 4 silver for fish. Not bad.
There you go.
It's quite a bit of silver. Get some bandages from this person. They get 5. Is it better to go to sleep to regain health, or?
To regain your total health, including the burns, yes. It depends where you're sleeping. If you sleep in a bedroll, an improvised bedroll, you don't gain anywhere near back as much health or stamina as you would in a bed or a hotel. They call them inns in this game, or a better tent,
Yeah.
which is a better bedroll.
Yep.
You can have potions and food that will heal you. Let's see, what food do I have that heals? Okay, if you have those, if you manage to kill a white bird in your time, they usually will drop an egg or 2. You cook them, and those are slow healers. They're very good overtime healers. For quicker things,
Okay.
you want potions, and there's definitely a lot of food, especially food you cook, that can heal you as well. You got to eat anyway, but there is food that will, help you regain health or stamina or whatever. It depends on the food or magic. There's like turnips in this game. What's this thing called? Turnip, whatever the hell it's called. That's also a good way to get mana back. Like I have
There's some
3.
crazy houses.
I have 3 ocean fricassee. Fricassee. That's a type of food. It's called ocean fricassee. This will restore some health, stamina, and mana. So this does all 3.
Oh boy.
So, and that is a dish that
So-
you can cook once you know the recipe, or buy it as already cooked. And they do rot, so you have to use them.
Okay, sick. I'm all healed up. Just a bandage. Slap a little bit. Gotta go try to kill one of those birds and get their egg.
You can also find birds' nests just sitting out there in some places on this map, and there's usually 3 eggs in there. Which is pretty sweet.
How difficult is it to use a bow?
I've never used it, so I don't know. I was hoping magic would be a little more, you know, lock on and distance fighting in this game, but this game really likes it for you to get close to your enemies. You know, like Dark Souls style.
Oh.
I was hoping I could just shoot
after
fireballs or lightning bolts at them from a distance, but I have not seen the ability to do that yet.
Okay. You can pick up your arrows once you shoot them. It's kind of cool.
Yes, you can, and you can't sell them. The basic arrow. So you have to watch if you're carrying those around. The weight can weigh you down. Like I don't even pick them up because I don't use a bow, and I know they're heavy, and I know I can't sell them.
I'm gonna just go try to shoot a bird with this thing.
Yep, time to
See
learn.
what happens.
You're into aspects that I've never done, so you'll
Yep.
have to tell me how it is.
Watch, I tell you, like, I one-shot it from, like, halfway across the field.
So there you go. Drop that
Just kidding.
fucker.
Kinda cool.
That would be very cool. Alright, I'm actually going to save my game and stop my stream. And I'll probably start
Alrighty.
Minecraft. You are welcome to join me if
Sounds
you
good.
wish. After you get your
Actually-
thrills.
Yeah, I might save it if you're going to Minecraft.
I am right now.
Building
I'm
the
doing-
house or something.
I just saved my game.
Okay.
I'm backing out, and I'm going to stop my stream. Chelsea, if you're still there, you're
Probably-
obviously welcome to join me in Minecraft.
I'm probably gonna pick this